Hello guys, it's Simply Jake. Today we are going to look into 10 tips master players in Minecraft use. There will be diamonds, automated compostor, and much more. Starting on the first tip, did you know that you can actually use the instant healing splash potions in order to damage undead mobs? It works on skeletons, zombies, weaver skeletons, and zombified piglins. This not only heals you, but it can also be life-saving during caving or while out in the open. Okay, that's great, but what if you would like to avoid fighting at all costs? That's how we move on to the tip number 2, it's about making your house mop proof. If you're an animal person like me, you will love this one. So what we have here is our dog that will scare any skeletons away from your home. We also have a cat that will scare any creepers away from your house. And when it comes to the zombies, it gets a little trickier because you need this contraption right here with turtle egg in the middle of it and open trapdoors. So when the zombies are spawning in and they will see this turtle egg, they will try to smash it, and because of the open trapdoors they will just fall into the lava. But when it comes to the zombies, watch out, because if they see you, they will focus on the player. Golden carrots, guys! This is probably the best food source in game. I know it only restores like 6 hunger points, but it fills your saturation by a whooping 14.4 points, which is awesome and highest in the game. If you don't know what saturation is, it's basically a hidden food meter that is responsible for healing and sprinting and all that kind of stuff. And if that hidden food bar deplenishes, you will see that your visible food bar will start to deplete as well. You can craft golden carrots using 1 carrot and 8 gold nuggets. Have you ever had any problems with finding name tags? If you want your zombie to never despawn, you can also throw him some items. I recommend throwing him some hats because it will further protect them from the sunlight during the day. You can use this fancy trick if you want to set up iron golem farm early in the game. By the way, I have tutorial on that, link is in the top right corner, be sure to watch it. However, not all zombies will want to pick up your items. You can increase the odds by going to difficulty hard, and from then there is from 6 up to 50% chance that the newly spawned zombie will be able to pick up your loot. Okay guys, moving on to the number 5, this tip is on how to get a Bookstick. You will need this command here and you will get one for yourself. It can do bunch of stuff and gives you a whole new field of ideas when it comes to decorating and building all kinds of stuff. I also designed fancy bridge and a campfire with it in my other 10 tips video. Just look at these ladders, guys. You can destroy these blocks right here and now you will have a ladder that's standing on its own. You can also turn items, blocks I mean, you can create furnace that is lit, you can create this fancy decorating details, you can do all kind of stuff with that. Left click uses to change the thing that you want to do with the object, whereas the right click applies the change that you want to make. Next one is with miners in mind. If you are caving and trying to find diamonds but all you get are this kind of lava pools, there may actually be hidden diamonds under it, and this is how to find them. You press F3 on your keyboard and now you see looking at block, and now you aim your crosshair across the lava, and if you spot any diamonds like I just did here, you will see that they are just behind the liquid. So there you have it. Okay, so everyone knows that you can't sleep in Nether in Minecraft, because this will happen. However, you can still place your spawn point here, but how? Using the respawn Encore. I believe that this item is really skipped these days when it's actually pretty useful. You can craft it using 6 crying obsidians and 3 glowstones. After you place it in the Nether, you need to power it up with 4 glowstones, and after that you can right click it to set your spawn point, and if you die you will be respawned right there where you were standing when you activated it. However, it has only 4 charges, and after you use them you will have to power it up again. So that's it for the respawn Encore. Speaking of Nether, if you happen to be in Crimson Forest, there is pretty good chance that you come across Hoglings. Nobody likes them, they are ruthless, aggressive, and pack a punch. So best thing is to avoid them. Good to us. In Crimson Forest there is also a chance to spawn a warped fungus, and if you take this flower or fungi, I would say fungi, with you, those things are lifesavers to you when it comes to Hoglings. All you have to do is just place them, and the Hoglings will just be scared right away, and they will don't want to come near you. So this thing is really important to you. Isn't the right clicking on the composter like really boring? Good that I know the way to automate things up. All you need is 2 hoppers and a composter in the middle. You can also add chests to increase the storage capacity furthermore, but it's not necessary. Now you put your biotrash in the upper hopper, and you can do other things while composter will do its thing. So it will produce bone meal indefinitely as long as it has some supply of biotrash. This is probably one of the most useful tips when it comes to farming, so be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel in order to see more of this kind of tips. Okay, to end things, this is just a quick last tip. You can power the head of End Dragon so it becomes animated. The head by itself can be found on the End ships in the End dimension. Okay, I think that the end is pretty good place to end this video. So thank you for watching. If you like these tips, drop a like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll stay on top. See you guys, bye.